That was the most sketchiest damn racing in existence. And I lost the rear. You know, that's actually a very impressive setup. Alright, Cryptids, what is going on? It is me, Mississippi Gonzo Grunge, aka Breadcrumb. Today we're going to be looking at the Vapid GB200, which is based off of a Ford RS2000. Possibly one of the greatest rally cars, well, I wouldn't say greatest, but definitely one of Ford's most iconic rally cars. Like, you just see it and you just think, rally. So yeah, I was excited when this came out because I really wanted it. But, you know, still. If one thing about it, if a rally car comes out, I'm going to go get it. Because, you know, I'm a huge fan of rally racing. You know, I've made that clear from the get-go. I'm a big fan of it. You know, I'm a huge fan of, in particular, Group B, which, you know, it's such a shame that it went out the way. What's that deer? Why are these deer always doing this? Why do you crackheads keep making a mess in my reviews? Oops, excuse me. I'll be out your way in a moment. But yeah, it is a quick little devil on dirt, I will say that. I mean, it is quick, it's very nimble, very light. But, you know, still, Group B, one of the... You know, this one almost did make it into Group B, but it never did. I do have some of the iconic Group B rally cars. I just got to customize them and put, you know, upgrades on them. It's like, well, why would you do that? Because I'm too lazy to mod story mode. So there is that, but I'm going to jump it across because I do know this car does not like deep water. That's the one thing about it. This car does not like deep water. It's not a fan of it. It absolutely hates it. So there is that. But you know, still. That's it, nice and easy. And yeah, you know, like many off-road vehicles, sometimes its ride height can be a problem. Okay, then I'll take it. I will take it. So yeah, you do kind of have to watch it where you know, place it. You know, the car's got a lot of oversteer, so there is that. But it does make it across the wall of doom just fine because it's a very light and very nimble car and you can feel it. It's got really good traction, so that's a plus. That's also a plus, you know, if you can feel, you know, the weight shift. That's a big plus. Or when you drive some of the old cars in game, you can feel the body roll. And yeah, all the lights do work on the front, so you can put in every rally light in existence. Ooh. Alright, now we're about to take off. And up and over she goes. Ooh, that is way too high. That was way too high. But now we get to showcase its real potential, which is rally. So yeah, dirt roads, not really a problem. There she goes. You can feel the weight shift. But you know, do keep in mind, some of the cars they made for this were super sketchy. Because the real life counterpart of this vehicle was originally made to compete in the Group B, but it never debuted, sadly. But it did get to compete in other stuff. But I tell you, that Group B shit, that was the most sketchiest damn racing in existence. And I lost the rear. You know, that's actually a very impressive setup. You know, this is actually a very impressive setup. Nice turbo setup. And don't kid yourself, some of them cars, they could get it. They could book it. But yeah, I still got a bunch of other vehicles to review and all that. So probably whenever I get this batch edited, I'll count them out and then actually, sit down and start uploading them. Because I only need a certain number before I, like I said, I tend to keep 15 in advance. Of course, there was at one point I had 30 in the hopper, and I said, damn, I got to get rid of some of them. I had much more, but for some reason the videos got corrupted, so I couldn't use them. And one of them just happened to be this vehicle. Now we get to see how this vehicle really works. But yeah, this thing will absolutely stick to the curves. But, the suspension, it's an absolute killer. It's a Widowmaker, so you do have to watch out for it. And believe me, I've known this firsthand because, occasionally it will do that, but that's because there's a rut in the road. But yeah, you can really feel this thing's weight. I mean, it's probably one of the most light and nimblest vehicles in the game. I mean, the thing is super light, super nimble. It gets. So you do have to watch it. Oop, almost hit the deer. Nice and easy, right around the corner. Nice and easy. Yeah, this is the one thing about it. I absolutely enjoy this particular vehicle because it is based off of a rally car that I know. I'm actually a fan of it. It's like this. Am I a Ford fanboy? No. But what I am a fan of is their rally cars. Like, if you've ever seen me play Ford Racing 3, then you know what I'm talking about. So there is that. Ford Racing 3, if you know what I'm talking about, then yeah, I did some live streams on it where I did talk about Ford vehicles and how I stated that my favorite ones were like certain Ford models, like certain Ford trucks, the Galaxy 500 from 1971, and particularly the police code cars, and I was also a huge fan of all the rally cars they put out. So yeah, other than that, this thing on dirt will absolutely book it. Do watch it. It can dip. This one will dip badly on certain ramps, so you do have to watch out for it. But yeah, as you can see, I'm just booking it on the dirt. I mean, this thing will absolutely get. It absolutely gets. And like I said, it's got good brakes. So, other than that, y'all be sure to shoot the like button with Grip Skiddly if you enjoyed it. Please do comment down below your favorite Ford rally car. And as always, I'll be seeing y'all around for the next off-road review. So then, y'all be sure to shoot the like, so, do what you need to do. So, be sure to smash the subscribe button today and click the notification bell icon when I, go live. Water. So, I do live stream at 4 o'clock every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. That is 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. So, other than that, y'all have a great day and upon the weekend, and remember, don't do anything stupid, such as taking old Ford rally cars and being a Roscoe Coltrane. So, y'all take care.